Okay, folks, just trying to get you some of the, well, 1, 2, and 3 of this new football tournament coming out. Trying to get these holes for you. Now, I don't remember exactly what they were, but we're doing a 5-video set here, Troy and I, Kevin versus Troy, and we're going to try and get these holes out for you. Now, I'm not sure if this is one or not. I'll have to go back and check after I've done it. But I will mark it when I put the video onto YouTube. If you guys aren't a part of it, sign up to golfclashnow.com. It's a new website, not a Facebook page, that is going to get pretty exciting here eventually. Troy put a bit too much pepperoni on this, and it ends up in the sand. Now, the worst part about this hole is the approach, because you see the pin, how crazy close to the edge it is. So I'm not really wanting to go into the woods over there, because we don't really have much wind resistance here. But the problem is I have to get myself around the corner. So I'm not using extra power, but I am going to use a wicked curl as much as I can to keep it out of the rough there. And we made it across. Now, as you can see, that slope of the fairway leading up to the green, there really is no fairway there. Just a little bit. Now, keeping it on this green is very difficult. So if you're in Troy's situation here, I would suggest just trying to get it up onto the green so you can putt and not shorting it. Now, you also have an elevation here, so the ball's not going to be in the air as long, so you don't need to adjust as much as you think, because the ball will not be as affected by the wind as much as it would if it was flat, because obviously it's not in the air as long. And the ball, when it comes to getting affected by the wind, the ball gets affected. Oh, that is a nice shot, actually. The ball gets affected by the wind 50% through the shot. Now, this is just horrible for me here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep this one. I'm going to have a perfect adjustment. I'm going to try it, but you know what, actually, I'm going to try with this wind. I'm going to try and dunk this bad boy.
Perfect shot.
Is it? Ooh, missed it by a mile. Get off the green. So you did see what I'm saying, though, as I took that shot, or as I lined it up in the first place. You have to, now I went for the dunk there, so I was being silly, but you have to be prepared to, especially in the tournament, you have to be prepared to sometimes just put it on the green so you get a putt, because if you miss down there, you're definitely not going to be having much fun putting out of the sand, or I mean chipping out of the sand or the rough or anything, right? You want to have, like, that was a long putt, but putts are, I'd rather be putting than chipping out of the rough or the sand for sure. So here we go with a shootout here. Hopefully, actually, I do believe this is one. This one is very straightforward. The problem with these practice holes is what's going to happen here. Oh, man. What's going to happen here is let me just take this shot here.
Perfect shot.
The holes look easy. This hole looks easy, right? But the problem being, well, not enough pepperoni, I would have had it. The problem being is the club switch, and it depends on which club you're using. I'm using the same clubs for every hole here, so if you use a different club, you'll have a different club switch, which will probably help you out. There's probably a different club you could use. Now, mine went to the Saturn, which wasn't a big deal because all I had to do was, when you get that club switch, make sure you're finding out where it is and moving your target back enough so you can adjust for the wind. Because if you line it all up and then realize, oh, I can't push the ball adjust the ball into that red zone where it switches clubs, then you're probably going to run out of time, and then you're rushed, and then you're not going to get a good shot off. So make sure you find that club switch zone first.
Perfect shot.
And then move your ball or your club away from it so that you can adjust properly. So there we go, 2 good shots. I got them again, I guess, but 2 very good shots. But anyway, we will I'll cut this one off and we'll catch you on the next video.